Hey guys, AirT is here, Air for short. I'm going to open a mystical scroll and I'm going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we end up getting. Now these are just suggestions and you don't need to follow them if you don't want to, but also feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below if I don't suggest something that you think might work. So let's open the scroll here. 5, 6, 7, 8, summon. 3-star. Oh cool, so this is one of the newest monsters. Actually, they were just released about 3 days as of today ago, and this is the martial artist. He's the water element. He is a defense type. So let's take a look at his skills. Turning kick kicks an enemy and stuns the target for 1 turn with a 25% chance. Love a stun. 25 isn't great, but it's there, and stun is always wonderful. Thundering blow attacks the enemy with a thundering blow that shakes the ground and stuns the target for 1 turn with a 75% chance. The damage increases accordingly to your defense. So pump up his defense, and that does a lot more damage, and 75% is quite high for proc rate, so that's really awesome. And then he has natural stance. Circulates the body with chi, recovering 30% HP and counterattacking when being attacked for the next 3 turns. So this monster actually sounds very solid. He's a defense type. This skill does more damage depending on his defense. And then he's got 2 stunning abilities, which is pretty awesome. So how do you rune this monster? Well, I mean, yeah, you can definitely do the defense runes, guard runes, with him. He has a countering ability after using this skill for 3 turns, which is pretty good, and it recovers. Do you know what I would almost try out with this guy? I would do Violent and Guard runes with him. Just because he has so many stun abilities every 4 turns. And then every 5 turns. Yeah, Violent and Guard could be pretty awesome with this guy. Pump up his defense as much as possible. So defense percentage on 2, defense percentage on 4, and then defense percentage on 6. Now look for accuracy substats, otherwise the stun isn't going to land when it procs. You could do accuracy on slot 6 if you do defense on 2 and 4. You could also just go all out defense with this guy. Just do guard runes across the board. 6 guard runes, and then defense percentage on 2, 4, and 6. I mean, that's not a bad idea for this monster. I mean, pump up his defense. He counterattacks. And recovers his own HP. So, yeah, he's pretty solid. You could also do 2 sets of guard runes and 1 set of focus runes. That might be really good for him just because of the accuracy for the stun. You really want him to be able to stun and survive. I would pair him up with monsters that have leadership abilities that increase either defense or HP, just to make him even tankier. Yeah, I mean, 75% stun rate is really high, so giving him despair runes, sometimes I like to give despair runes to somebody who already has a stunning ability, if it's not 100%, because like for instance, this first skill will go from 25% to about, I think it's about 55% chance stun, or maybe it's about 50, which is pretty awesome. So it's a 50-50 chance of stunning. Despair runes would actually increase this to a 100% chance of proccing the stun. That's if you don't give any skill ups. I have a feeling that with some skill ups, this will increase. So let's see what he gets when he's awakened. He gets an increased resistance. So that's pretty good. He'll be harder to debuff, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, I mean, you can also pump up his resistance if you want, but I wouldn't bother. Just give him resistance substats, accuracy substats, and defense percentage. those are some ideas that I think would work well for this monster. If you do Despair Runes, effect rate plus 10%, so it's like 7.5 extra. So you're looking at about, it almost increases to 100% after you max out his skills anyways. However, that's 7 more of these monsters you're going to need. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't bother with the Despair Runes, but Violent might be really great with this monster, and then Guard Runes. Hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. He's a new monster, so it took me a little longer to make this video. Let me know if you have any suggestions for this monster, if anybody's summoned him and already runed him and finding him quite useful with a certain rune setup. That would be great. Leave it in the comment section below. Other viewers would love to know, and I would love to know. Till next time, peace.